Welcome to... Is this a movie?
Um...
We watched Fateful
mean,
Findings.
Yeah,
A creation of Neil Breen.
The Breenius.
The Breenius, yes. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, okay.
The sad thing is that this made more sense than I thought it would.
And I feel like it both was easier to follow, and I also enjoyed it more than The Room.
Yes, this was much more enjoyable than The Room. This is one that's definitely, I'm like, yes, this is perfect. This is a lot, okay, this is definitely a different kind of, like, wrong than Cool Cat.
Yeah.
But it fits in the vein of, like, you should definitely watch this with other people. Because,
yes.
Wow, there's a lot.
It's an experience.
It's, okay, like, there's nobody that's like Tommy Wiseau that has, like, the voice and the mannerisms. It's not like that, okay? But just in terms of just really, really bad, like, acting.
Everyone is really stiff, or just, like, especially the daughter of, like, the friend characters, like, she's especially just bad.
I'm hungry. And of course, the Breenius himself, with the best line delivery.
I cannot believe you committed suicide. Oh my god. I didn't come in with any expectations, but they were met and surpassed.
There's so much, like, random little stuff. It's like, I can't even think about all of it. I mean...
And, like, some of the things people make fun of, now I understand, like, the purpose of them, like, because, YMS, he did a very long 2-part or 3-part, I don't remember, video on Fateful Findings, and one of the first things he pointed out was the feet that disappear, but now I understand what that is.
I mean, we don't understand what it is, because they never explain it.
Oh yeah, that's true. But it's not a one-time occurrence.
No. There's just this mysterious force of people in suits that's like... The only thing they can possibly link is the whole thing with the end with the government corruption, but, like, that doesn't... So what, they're wizards? Like, what? It doesn't make any sense.
Maybe it's the Sith, I don't know.
It's so... Yeah, just, oh my god. And just how he, like, repeats himself, like, so many times.
I wonder if some of the actors just didn't repeat some of the... Oh wait, speaking of, like, weird line delivery. The wife.
Oh.
It's not just the fact that she sounds like she's Russian, but she always looks at the camera like she's looking at a teleprompter.
Yeah.
That's positioned behind it or something.
No, I remember specifically there was one scene where she literally just turns her head and just, like, looks at the camera. And it literally just has that expression of, like, this is the thing I'm doing with my life. And it's just like, oh my god, it's so amazingly awkward. Like, okay, yeah. Remember how I said that, like, City of Angels was amazing because of awkward Nicolas Cage?
Yes!
That's, like, if you were to take, like, the pure essence of that and turn that into an entire movie, you would get this.
Yes.
And it's amazing.
You are very correct with that statement. And I mean, I guess you could liken, like, Leah to Meg Ryan, I don't know.
Yeah, kinda. Because he's just, like, creeping on her.
The whole time.
And
she's, like, much younger.
Yeah. At the beginning, when they're shows that they're kids, it looks like, you know, she's, like, a couple years older than he is, and now it's like, well, I looked, and he would have been 54, and she looks like 35 at absolute most, probably more like 30.
Yeah.
So... Yeah. And then there's the friend where, like, the daughter, like, goes, like, topless in the pool, and then he's, like, staring at her, and then it's like, oh, why are you here? And it's like, what the fuck is happening? It's like, she gets in the bath, like, it makes no sense.
Yeah.
Shit just happens for no reason. Like, literally no reason. Like, first, I was thinking, like, the whole thing where, like, Leah gets kidnapped by the dude. And I'm like, I guess you could try to argue that, like, that was the people, like, trying to, you know, stop him from exposing the corruption, I guess. But, like, the thing with, like, the daughter has literally no relation to anything. It is so nothing.
Like, plot lines are, like, sprung up, but then they are either dropped awkwardly or they conclude in the most nonsensical way possible.
Yeah. This is absolutely...
Like, they try to make it that awkward.
Yeah. This is absolutely something this... Because, like, if... This is one of those movies where if you think you've seen how bad a movie can be, you haven't. Because you need to watch this instead.
Wrong! Watch this and watch Cool Cat, and then...
Yes.
No!
Yes. I would absolutely say that watching this... Cool Cat and this is more to watch than The Room. I would rather much... Like, I'd be down to, like, watch either Cool Cat or especially this with, like, other people. You know, again.
Yeah,
but,
like, again.
Yeah.
And, like, just try to make sense of it again and, like, fail.
Yeah, well, speaking of which, so I don't know if I mentioned this before. I mentioned it actually in the 2019 discussion. So, with a couple of friends, I saw Twisted Pair, which is the most recent of Neil Breen's films. And I said at the time that I thought Twisted Pair might make the most sense. I take that back. Twisted Pair made less sense than this did. And I'll just say this. Twisted Pair is a quote-unquote action movie.
Action movie? Oh wait, now I'm down to watch
Exactly,
it.
that's why I'm like, wait, so all of the bad things that you know about Fateful Findings, like, all of that still carries over, but you haven't seen him do action, and you need to see this.
Yeah, I was looking at his Wikipedia page, and apparently there's gonna be a sequel to Twisted Pair.
Yeah, it's Twisted Pair 2, and I'm like, oh my god, like, I'm thinking, like, I don't remember a story, like, that they can continue. I don't remember the fucking story. It's like, completely nonsensical. So, yeah, like, oh, man. But this is, oh. Neil Breen is special.
He is, like, no doubt, he is special. He is a very special human Breen.
Yes, I need so much more of this in my life. Yeah. This... I don't know what else to say.
If you haven't watched Fateful Findings, please do yourself a favor and watch it.
Yes.
But watch it with another human Breen too.
Yes.
Or you're not gonna enjoy it as much because, like, I think half of my enjoyment came from the fact that we were both pointing out the same things.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, right. Violence against laptops.
Yes, well, that's what I was about to say. My rating for this film would be 10 broken laptops out of 10.
And we did get to 10!
Yes, we did. Oh. Thank you. Thank you, Neil Breen.
Yes, thank you for gracing us with this. And I remember from YMS's video that it seemed like Double Down was kind of the most boring out of the movies.
I think so.
And then...
Because he runs up the mountain like 15 times.
Yeah, and then I Am Here Now was also a very weird trip. So I'm happy that we watched this one.
Yeah, I had a feeling this would have been the one to see, because it's just, I remember the computers and the suicide scene and, like, all of this shit that I'm like, I need to see this. And then, but yeah, now that, like, again, Twisted Pair is an action movie, and you have to see this. So I think we're gonna watch that on our own time. But you all can watch it, of course, on your own time as well.
Yes.
So...
Please do yourself a favor.
Yes, at least watch Fateful Findings and Twisted Pair, because, oh boy. And you don't
broken laptop.
And you don't know, like, anything about Twisted Pair. Besides
no,
what I just
don't
told you
know
right
anything
now.
except for the clips that you showed me when you were inebriated.
Okay, yeah. Good. Because there's a couple things that are, again, have to be, like, seen, where it's just out of nowhere, and it's so out of left field that you're like, this is happening. So, yeah, don't look anything up.
Okay. Okay, so I guess let's, rank the 4 movies. Of course, Captain Alex is the best.
Well,
although it exists in its own realm,
Yeah, it's
because
like
it is actually
yeah.
a fun, good movie.
I can't rank Captain Alex with the other three.
Yeah, that's true. So, please, if you didn't already watch Captain Alex, it is a fun, very enjoyable experience.
Yes.
You will not regret it.
Yes.
Now, these three movies. The Room is at the bottom.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I do like this a little bit more than Cool Cat, because
so.
Cool Cat had that boring part in the middle.
Yeah. Because there was nothing. Because if anything was like, there's nothing that was boring in this because it was just so weird. Like,
yeah,
even the quote-unquote boring moments, it's just full of, like, super awkward acting or a camera that moves so slowly, and it's just, like, there's something to note at every moment.
Yeah, and, like, even if it doesn't make sense at any point, you're just, like, it's like, it makes so little sense that you find something to enjoy in it.
Yes, so I would say this is more of an enjoyable watching experience than Cool Cat.
Yeah. Like, if you just cut out the middle part with Hollywood, then Cool Cat would be, like, fine to watch. It'd be fun, but, man, this is definitely the so bad that it's good movie.
Oh, absolutely, yes.
This is the definition, like, please, watch this! The Room is overhyped. I'm sorry.
Yeah, honestly, I was disappointed in The Room.
I
expected more. Or
like, the memeable parts are the best parts, and that's it.
Yeah. I think especially like if you were coming into The Room and you didn't know anything about it, it would work better.
Yeah,
because like if
true.
you didn't know about Tommy Wiseau at all, then
you could be shocked by
Yeah.
how weird he is.
But we're just so used to the general weirdness of him that it's like, you know, it doesn't work as well.
if you know, then it's not really worth it. But
Yeah.
apparently, if Twisted Pair is so different from Fateful Findings, then if you see Neil Breen once, you haven't seen anything.
No, I mean, you still have the acting that's kind of the same and that kind of stuff too, right? But
yeah,
again, you have to see him tackle action. It's just
I am interested.
It's a beautiful thing.
I am interested now.
Okay. Well, that was a shit month, I guess.
Yeah, you have our recommendations.
Yes.
I
don't
really,
know.
we're only saying don't watch one.
Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna, like, do this again.
I don't know either.
We had an idea of, like, instead of doing movies like this, but actually doing, like, big, like, full budget, like, Hollywood, like, terrible trash movies for next January, maybe? But, again, that's a maybe, so we'll see.
I think it depends on how much we hate ourselves by
Yeah.
the time of, like, the end of this year, and, like, I don't know how depressed I am, and I'm just like, just let me drown in my misery.
Because those will be more, like, I don't think those will be as funny bad, those will be just, like, actually bad.
I don't know, one of them might be so horrifying that
Yeah.
we might just, like, get an out-of-body experience from it.
Yeah, so there's that. There's a recent film which has come out, which was prompted that discussion about what we might do next year. Just you could probably guess.
Yeah, I feel
But-
like people might just guess off the top of their heads right now.
Well, that's a big maybe. So we have a year to figure it out, almost.
Yeah.
But what we have to figure out now is what we're doing next.
Yeah, so, it is now Valen's turn to pick a show, and
Yes.
the past, like, 4 days he's been agonizing over it.
I have had so much hard choice in like what to choose, and I even asked both of my and Tara while she's away, like, for basically what they are kind of interested in based on a short list of the list that I originally had, and I have come to a decision.
Did you roll a dice?
I did not
and
roll a
pick, or
dice.
did
I
you
actually
just-
made a decision.
Okay, good.
And
You reached into your heart
Yes.
and you found one.
I'm still not exactly 100% sure how much of it to see. We'll have to. I guess we'll have to talk about that with Tara when she gets back. And I'm gonna show you the Dragon Prince.
Okay.
So I've decided to show that. Now again, I'm not exactly sure how much of it. And this one of the reasons I was a little bit iffy on it and not 100% was because, again, the general thing we've been saying is that we're gonna watch like 2 hours worth, right? If we do that strictly in that sense, we do end up just kind of stopping in a completely random spot.
Okay,
but
that's fine.
We can't that'll
happen then.
Right, and again, it's you can't skip anything. So I don't know. I'll see if I can if we might just do that, or if not, I'll see if I can maybe convince them to watch a little bit more. But we'll figure it out. But yeah, we're definitely watching Dragon Prince. We'll figure out exactly how much going forward. But yes, that's what we're going to be doing.
Yeah, and then after we watch that, then we'll finally get back to the roulette.
Yes.
It's been a hot minute.
Yes. I don't even remember what's on it anymore. But yeah. The main reason I chose Dragon Prince over the others is because this is one that I really want, like, other people to watch, so I have other people to talk about it too.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
That's kind of the main thing for that.
Yeah, that was kind of my motivation for Madoka, because, like, yeah, I either didn't have a lot of people to talk to about it, or, like, the people who did watch it, I am no longer associated with anymore, because bad people.
Yeah.
But, you know.
Yeah, and also, especially right now, if either of you are interested to continue watching it, now is a really good time to just kind of watch all that is out there, because where it has ended right now is very much like a good stopping point. Not like a stopping point in terms of the end of the whole show, but like, you know, an end to like this part of what has been released, right? So
yeah.
I'll explain more once we actually have seen it, because it's a little hard to explain without going into detail. But yeah, so that's next week, and then I'll be back to normal. Oh boy.
For a little while.
For a while, yeah. We do have another. Well, we have at least
at least one other like themed month coming up.
Yeah, that's in a few months though. So
yeah,
we're normal for the while. Okay, we're done. Say goodbye to the Breen.
I'm trying to think of like a way to incorporate his name into like saying goodbye, but I can't think.
No, I can't at all. So bye.
Bye until next time.
We're as awkward as the movie. It works. Okay, there you go.